A little grease aunt sent me to the ER this morning.
You're watching the Beer Pantry Show.
Okay, so I invited Joe to sit with me on this one so I could tell you guys what happened. And I could have totally put an ambulance in the thumbnail picture and scare... Why are you looking at me? Scare everybody? But I'm not the kind of content creator that does that. And I hate when content creators do that. I did not have to go to the ER via ambulance. I went via Jose over here. So last night, I went to my room. I have a shelf in my room where I keep my camera equipment, right? The parts. And I keep my little stash of Ritz chips. They're not really chips, they're crackers, but they call them chips. I love these things. They're probably not good for me, but I love them. So I buy them. I will eat like less than a serving. Roll the top like that, right? The way how you fold the chips bag all the time up. Pin it. I have no ants in my bedroom that I can see. I see ants in the kitchen. We've been battling ants for like a month in the kitchen to the point that Jada's been making TikTok concoctions. What's up?
You see where you live? In the desert.
I know. I didn't say no ants can't go in the bedroom, you know. I just said I didn't see none in there. So our bedroom is like right over here. So you have to chop them grass over here or something, a spray over there or something. So I didn't know that there were ants in the bag. Joe's talking to me, asking me something. I want to enjoy my chips, right? And so usually I take some out and put it in my hand. But this time I just ate straight from the bag and I did not even look in the bag. I just reached in there, 1, eat it, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th one, Joe went back to sit on his chair by the computer. And it tasted funny, Joe. It tasted like over salted or something. I'm like, oh, this is not doing the trick for what I need tonight, huh?
The ants is salty.
It's probably salty as hell. And so the minute I ate the 4th one, my lip felt numb right here. And I said, what's going on? So it started to move pretty quickly, like within minutes, like. And I said, I jumped up, ran over to Joe. I was so scared that I was having a stroke. And I said, Joe, my face is going numb, my face is going numb. And Joe, you were frightened, Joe. You were frightened. You were like, you're like, huh?
Maybe catching a stroke or something.
You were scared, right, baby? I saw it. I never saw Joe like move so fast. Like, what? And I said, there's my lips numb right here. So he put on his little lamp on the desk and he looked and he goes, something bit you. And so I figured it had to be an ant. I didn't figure it was a spider because I would have seen a spider, right? So I was planning to do an impromptu live, like a pop. They're calling them pop-up lives now when you don't plan them. But I wasn't gonna leave it up. I was just gonna goof off late at night because it was 10:30 at night, and I was gonna show Joe doing his push-ups and Cora bothering with him. So I went live anyways, and I told the audience that I did just get bit and that I looked like Lisa Rinna. I think I was bit by ants, and my lip looks like Lisa Rinna. Oh wait. My heart's doing backflips. Hold on. And literally I can feel my chest go like that. I gotta do. Is there anything topical that I can do, like I can rub on it? It just happened like in 5 minutes. I took the camera to go, the phone to go live to show you guys Joe and Cora's workout. And then I felt I ate like 5 pieces of that crackers thing, and I felt my lip starting to feel like it was going numb, like I went to the dentist. I have calamine lotion. Can I go on my lip though? I'm afraid to swallow that. Ice, thank you, Joshua. Ice. Miss Lucky said, "Be careful with the cortisone on my face." Okay. The other night, oh, where the hell that mask there? Jada have her mask. The other night, one bit me in my face right under this stupid dark thing here. And it was swollen like this. You guys don't even know why I haven't been on camera, right? Who the hell at my front door? So the thing bit me in my face and Jada put the clay mask. And then it went down in 2 hours. Hi, boo. Daddy punched me in my face.
What?
Bite me.
Oh no. You want the cleanhouse?
Yeah.
You look like you got buzzed up. You look like you do crack.
That's a little too much.
This is not a good look.
You want to feel better, don't you?
Anybody got vitamin C? We got vitamin C?
Yeah.
Go look. Jada put the clay mask. I look like I'm on that good sauce. I call the ones that like to get in your sugar and stuff sugar ants. The one that bit me is a piss ant, a thief ant, or a grease ant. They're tiny. They look like dirt. When I first moved into this house, the people who were selling us the house told us about those ants. And one day, years after moving in, I saw dirt behind the what the thing over here named Joe? The water heater. The water heater. And so I swept it up, not knowing that it was ants' nests, and the ants were in there. I couldn't see them. It just looked like dirt. And I guess I got bitten all over my body, and I didn't know, and I fell into this slumber, right? I'm gonna say like just asleep. Not a coma, but just asleep. And Joe found it weird because I don't fall asleep during the day. So he worries if I fall asleep. So he woke me up and I told him I felt kind of barfy. And then he checked my body and he saw all these things and we had to run to the ER, and that's when they gave me an EpiPen. I've never had to use the EpiPen because the EpiPen is only for when your airway is closing off, right? So I even got a bit here too last night. A bite. What am I saying? A bit. So I suffered through the whole night. I really feel like the Aztec clay mask made it worse. They say you could be allergic to the mask, you know, Joe. The dirt, the clay that it's made from. Because my neck got worse. There was a welt after Jada put it here. And then Jada put it on while I was in the live. And then an hour or so later I showered and I took it off. And then I was in the bed for like an hour with the ice pack. And Jada came and put the mask on again and said, fall asleep with it. 1 o'clock I woke up and this is what I look like. Scary as hell. So I went to Joshua and I said, I'm washing off this clay mask. I think it's making me worse. Joe, you remember that one time when they put that scopolamine patch on my neck? And I was on that trip to Texas with you to Uncle Les.
I remember.
And I woke up with my face like I had a stroke, right? So anyways, I took it off, went back to bed, and then when Joe got up like at 5:30, I told him that I'm not doing well, that it's getting worse. It's spread all over my face. This is what I look like this morning. So he says, well, at 7 o'clock, call and make an appointment to see if you can get in today. If not, I'll take you down to urgent care at 9 o'clock because they open at 9. Called at 7, called at 1 minute after 7, got right through. Shut up, rooster. Joe, go get that rooster for me. Ringy neck. So when we got over there, well, before I got over there, the lady said, these symptoms that you're having, I have to put you to the advice nurse so that they can triage you. And so that nurse did that, and she said you have to go into the ER because I don't want you to sit at home and wait 2 more hours because you can't take Benadryl, and Benadryl would have worked already, right, boo? The antihistamine. And so I got up and did what she told me to do, and my boo took me to the ER. It was empty, huh? When we walked in?
Yeah, when you walked in, it was empty.
Parking lot was kind of empty too.
Yeah, but when you get back up.
People were dogging us for our spot. Yeah. We're the one with the bike rack on the back, on the right hand side. The bike rack on the back. That guy's waiting on our parking, guys.
I would take your time, won't you?
Okay, I still have a little bit of trouble swallowing, but it's getting better. They were texting me the whole time telling me what was coming up, that Barbara's gonna get assessed right now, Barbara's gonna go in the back, get ready, if you don't hear nobody call your name, listen for your name. No, that lady who called my name was kind of off because she didn't say Barbara Greenidge, right? So Joe heard the Greenidge part, but she said something else. No, I don't have to be the only Greenidge there, even though it's an odd name.
That's right.
And so we listen and go, what? And then she goes, last name Greenidge? Last name Greenidge? What the? I didn't know what the hell she was saying till I got closer. I got up to go see, and she goes, last name Greenidge? I'm like, that's not my first name. My first name is not last name Greenidge. I'm now in this room where I'm gonna be assessed, I believe. But they already took my blood pressure and oxygen and temperature when I first came in. I got a good doctor though. She was funny. The 2 nurses that assessed me when I got there, they were sweet and funny. When I told them why I can't take Benadryl because I have that rare enzyme deficiency, they're like, you kind of special, aren't you? And I go, I don't want to be this special. And they laughed. So the doctor said, I'm going to give you steroids, and guess what? Pepsid AC of all things. That's for your stomach, right? For heartburn. And they said that, the doctor said that when you like put the two of them together, I guess, it becomes an antihistamine. So she says, we have to get antihistamine into you, but we have to do a workaround. That's what they've had to do with me all my life, right, boo?
Well, at least you got something.
I know, praise God for that. So while I was there waiting, before the doctor even saw me, I felt like a cramp in my lip and then a release, and I could see that it went down a lot more at that point, right? You noticed it too. And then I got back, then I came home, I ate, what did I eat again? A piece of baguette. Go ahead.
No, I said egg and a piece of burger.
Egg and a piece of baguette, yeah. And so I took the antacid first, and then I waited half hour, and then I took the steroid and I ate. And I feel good, right? I feel good. I'm asking Joe, right? How you know how I feel, huh, baby? Tell them what you were telling me at the hospital when you were waiting. Wait, let me play the clip. I look ugly. I look ugly, guys. Trigger warning. Trigger warning. There's... Joe, stop. Joe is stupid. Don't mind him. He said, look how that lip look. Ay, ay, ay.
Folks, the only problem I have right now, look, it went down. The lip don't kissable no more.
Ah! You stupid, Joe.
You know when it was like this.
It wasn't like that.
You know when they're like this?
No, this was normal.
No. You know when it's like this, you could get a good kiss because...
Oh my God. He's stupid. In Creole, CHUPID, stupid. So, exactly what is it like living with this deficiency that I was born with? The deficiency that I have is an enzyme deficiency. Everybody else in the world has this enzyme but me. Well, honestly, back in 1984 when it was discovered, when I went in for a routine surgery and I couldn't become unparalyzed from the surgery. I was able to wake up because I heard everything that was going on, but I was paralyzed. And then they discovered what I had, and then they still didn't do nothing about it except tell me to wear a medical alert bracelet. Didn't tell me nothing much about it. Couldn't research nothing back then. Didn't have no Google. You'd have to go to like a medical library or something. And it wasn't until I miscarried my baby in 1995, before I got pregnant with Jada, that I went to, what did they sort their name again? That medical library?
Mariloma? No.
Loma Linda. You're close. Loma Linda. Loma Linda Medical Library, and I did my own research on my deficiency and learned so much about it. Learn about the family of drugs that I can't have. And the thing is with the family of drugs that I can't have, guys, even if a drug is not in that family, like Benadryl's not in that family, but Benadryl has some anti-cholinergic type activity in it, and that's why it would do me wrong. So when people say, you're going on the plane right and you get nauseous on the boat, yada yada, put on the scopolamine patch. Nope, that's in the family that I can't have. There's a bunch of them, and I have to know the names, and not just like the big name. Like I just can't say, no, I can't take dicyclamines, because the doctor might come in and go, let's give you Bentyl or Ortyl for your stomach upset. That's a dicyclamine, and I can't have that. So I have to know the small names. I call them the small names. So one of them is like the medicine name, and one of them is the brand name, right? Like Bentyl and Ortyl, I think, is a brand name, and the dicyclamine is the actual drug. It's kind of like ibuprofen versus Advil. Advil is ibuprofen, ibuprofen is Advil, right? So, yeah, it's hard living with this deficiency. It's a protein, I guess, that my liver has to make and process. And I've been telling everybody lately that you can go give plasma, right? Because it's the noble thing to do, and you can get paid for it, and you can increase your health if you're having issues with your like blood clotting and blood pressure and what else? Cholesterol. And so we were looking into going to be donors. They did not accept him, even though he's healthy as a horse, because he's above 65, and they're not going to accept me because I don't have the protein in my in my body. They said if I were to go on the surgery, they would have to give me a transplant of the protein from somebody else. But I had surgery 6 years ago for my gallbladder, and they used a different drug that was not in the family of drugs that I can't have, and I praise God for that, you know. So it's very difficult living with, what's the name of the deficiency that I have?
Pseudocholinesterase deficiency.
He would say it slower. Say it slower.
Pseudocholinesterase deficiency.
Awesome. Pseudocholinesterase deficiency. Okay. That's what I have. Back in the olden days, it was 1 in every million persons that appeared with this deficiency. and both my parents put together and gave it to me because it's autosomal, so that was genetic for me.
Okay.
But a lot of people now are showing up with this deficiency because of different medications that they take over a long length of time, especially steroids. That's one of them that cause it. People who work in the what do you call the
Coal mine.
coal miners, but what do you call the people who come and spray the thing for the ants?
In fact, you call it.
You guys know what we're talking about. We can't hire those people because they're too pricey. Help me, Joel. The pest control exterminator. Exterminator. Yeah, my brain worked. The exterminators. A lot of those people are getting it. People who work in farming because of the pesticides, insecticides, and stuff like that. What do you want to say?
I had to get it because it's getting too hot now. I ain't
So, how am I so? Wait. Something's biting me. Wait. No. Okay, guys. So a lot of it's like 1 in every 5,000 now. So you might have it and not even know. But if you have it through any of those last things that I said, you're gonna have way different symptoms that I suffer than I suffer because of the fact that I was born with it. It's genetic, and it's a difficult thing to live with to a degree. You can do your everyday life. It doesn't affect your energy and all that stuff. But when you need to take medication or even supplements, you really have to be careful what it is. Well, I have to be careful what it is because it might mess me up. So that's why I couldn't take the Benadryl, even though everybody kept saying to take that last night. If I were to take the Q-cane, like if I were to try that and I didn't know I had this thing, I would have been unalive on the first blow. Okay, so there's a lot of things I can. When I go to the dentist, they got to know what to do with me. What the heck is that? All right, guys, just wanted to give you an update to let you know that I'm okay, especially the people who were in my live last night that was worried and were texting me last night and were praying for me. Thank you. I'm getting there. We have to go to YouTube tomorrow, and Joe says go just like that. You wanted me to look crazy, huh?
No, I mean, like I said before, I can't get the good kiss no more.
I get the good kiss.
Well, I said the lip went down. If the lip was bigger, then it was going to come all the way down.
This man's stupid.
Bye, people. I gotta go. It's hot out.
You coming? Let's go inside. Don't stay out here in this heat, girl. We're gonna put on your fan with the ice. Daddy, don't do that to her. You fly, Kimmy. Fly.
This is the Beth Entry Show.
So the minute we got inside, there was a code white in neonatal labor and delivery. I guess somebody was going crazy at the delivery. Then every now and again they play a lullaby. I don't know why they play the lullaby. They play that one. Gute Nacht, ben gut Nacht, mit Rosen weggehackt, mit Nierglein versteckt. That one. I only know it in German. You remember it, Joe? Morgen früh, wenn Gott will, wirst du wieder geh weg. I learned it in school in Belize, in choir.